can't lie. They wanted Pinocchio, instead they made the puppeteer. They said pick a side like the truth was a border you patrol or you surrender. I said I'd rather find the altitude where every angle stays inside my render. Everybody grabbed the flag and lost the plot somewhere inside their own agenda. I grabbed the telescope instead and built my heart philosophy from the center. I swear the crowded rooms are always where the emptiest ideas get repeated, where every man performs a version of himself until the real one gets the lead. I watched them throw their weight around like gravity was something to be marketed, but confidence that rents an audience was always just an ego that got carpeted. All my life I've been still in every space where all the volume was cosmetic. I've been reading tension underneath the gesture code and analytic. They called it distant like my posture was a wall I built to hide my damage. Funny how the same precision looks like coldness once you're past a certain vantage. Last year my stillness was a signal I had depth beyond my years. Today the stillness reads as arrogance or something calculated that appears. This year they're calling it manipulation. Next year they'll invent a new veneer. Funny how interpretation follows convenience, never consistency. I swear, you win, they'll hate, you lose, they'll celebrate, tie, they'll end your story. So I quit fighting scoreboards and started controlling the players. Everybody's cataloging wins, I'm cataloging what the winning is demanding. Everybody's building trophies, I'm examining the cost of understanding. A fraction bone rebuilt inside 8 weeks with proper handling. A fracture assumption lives inside a man for decades, never dismantling. I can't lie, I got exhausted watching every confrontation birth another. 2 men standing in the ruins, calling ruins proof they're tougher. So I learned to plot the longer route where destination still gets honored. I learned to read the tension in the room before it reaches something severed. Not because the fight was something I was frightened to encounter, but I watched 100 victories leave men hollow at the counter. Win and they'll dismantle, you lose, and they'll construct a shrine around it. Tying, they'll redraft the whole account until your name can't be found in it. So I stepped away from scoreboard, started watching who was keeping records, started clocking who was clapping and who only clapped to claim a sector. Feel me, the warmest congratulations you receive are sometimes just rehearsals. The loudest ones are often just the opening act for quieter reversals. When they'll hate you, lose, they'll celebrate you, tie, they'll end your story. So I quit fighting scoreboards and started controlling the players. Back then nobody held a deed and a handshake was the whole transaction. When a meal was just a meal and the conversation carried no extraction. Then wealth arrived and suddenly goodwill came attached to a subtraction. Loyalty developed fine print, friendship operated on a fraction. I've watched whole personalities dissolve into a duffel. Watched cathedral-sized ambitions get compressed until they're subtle. When everything reduced to almost nothing in the rubble. Two things kept the shape, my father's mark, my mother's rebuttal. People say they cannot read me, no cap, I treat that like a trophy. A still face isn't theater, it's refusing to be generous to the phony. Everybody wants the coordinates, almost nobody's earned a story. So I laugh, I drift, I step into absurdity. Without apology or glory, every sideways story I delivered had a real idea riding in the cargo. Every ridiculous exchange was just a vessel running underneath the embargo. The punchline was the ferry, not the shore, that's what they always missed. The laughter was the lockpick and the door was open long before they kissed. I watched the villain get repackaged as a prophet through vocabulary alone. Same machine, different polish, same hunger feeding on a different bone. Same pattern underneath a different caption, same wolf inside a different tone. History don't renovate the motive, it just renovates the way the motive's shown. So I don't waste my energy on costumes, I stay focused on the function. I track what stays identical regardless of the framing or the unction. These motives outlive every rebrand, every pivot, every junction. The question isn't who ignited it, it's who designed the whole construction. You win, they'll hate, you hate, you lose, they'll celebrate, you wait, you tie, they'll end your story. So I quit fighting scoreboards and started controlling the players. I'm done, son, I pick perspective. One guess who planned the madness.